saved you. Thomas is a really useful tank engine. Whenever there is trouble, Thomas is there to help. One day, Thomas was at Maythwaite Station, so Topham Hatt arrived on board Percy. Thomas, I need you to collect an important passenger. He's a firefighter and a hero. He rescued Lady Hatt's cat from a tree. A hero, Thomas cried. And now we're going to give him a medal, Sir Topham Hatt said. Thomas puffed away to collect the firefighter. Thomas was very excited. He was going to meet a real hero. On the way, Thomas saw lots of children at the bus stop. They were excited too. We're going to see the firefighter. Bertie, the bus is taking us to the medal ceremony. Then, up ahead, Thomas saw a water tower right next to Duck start to tip over. Oh no, that water tower is going to fall on Duck, thought Thomas. I must rescue him. Thomas blew his whistle loudly. Quick, Duck, move now! Duck was surprised. He quickly puffed out of the way, just as the water tower crashed to the ground. I rescued you, exclaimed Thomas. No, you didn't, puffed Duck. Rocky was putting that water tower onto my flatbed, and now it's smashed. Thomas hadn't seen Rocky. Rocky had been hidden behind some vans. I'm sorry, I don't have time to help you. I have to collect the firefighter. He's a hero. Later, Thomas saw a tree that had fallen onto the tracks. That looks dangerous, thought Thomas. I must go and tell the signalman. Thomas backed up to the signal box. There's a tree on the lines. The engines must take another track, he called. The signalman changed the points. Just then Harvey raced towards the junction. He changed tracks and puffed up the other line. Harvey was surprised. Thomas was very pleased with himself. I rescued Harvey, thought Thomas. Now I'm a hero. Thomas chuffed on to collect the firefighter. He saw Donald and Douglas stuck behind the fallen tree. I hope Harvey gets here soon. We can't go anywhere until he moves this tree. Thomas knew he'd made a mistake. Oh no, I made Harvey take the other track. I'm not a hero after all. Then, Thomas saw Toby on Gordon's express line. Oh no, thought Thomas, here comes Gordon. I'll have to rescue Toby. Thomas shunted Toby off the express line and onto a siding. Gordon chuffed past. He didn't see Toby. I rescued you, Thomas told Toby. No, you didn't, said Toby. Gordon was bringing a mechanic to fix me. Thomas knew he had made another mistake. I'm not a hero, he said, and now the firefighter won't get to the medal ceremony on time. Thomas felt terrible. Just then, Percy puffed up. Percy, will you take the firefighter for me? You'll have to hurry. The medal ceremony starts soon. Percy raced away. Thomas knew what he had to do first. He found Gordon. Gordon brought the mechanic and fixed Toby. Then Thomas found Harvey. He took Harvey to move the fallen tree. Harvey soon cleared the track. Thomas puffed sadly back to Tidmouth. He saw Bertie the bus. The children were standing all around him. What's the matter? Asked Thomas. I'm stuck in the mud, puffed Bertie. Now I can't take the children to the medal ceremony. Shall I take the children for you? Asked Thomas. Yes, please, said Bertie gratefully. So all the children climbed on board Annie and Clarabel, and Thomas puffed away. Thomas arrived at the medal ceremony just in time. Sir Topham Hatt and Lady Hatt gave the firefighter his medal. The children were happy. You are a hero, and you are our hero, Thomas. Thomas the hero beamed from buffer to buffer. Hooray, hooray for Thomas. Yeah, hooray.